gaming and all those stuff. So yeah, we'll be answering all the questions related to the Warlands game, how the things works, how we are into the what we are going to do with the Velas community and Warlands, all the answers. So yeah, let's just get started.
Thank you guys for introducing yourselves. What I can say, I checked Warlands game. It's something interesting. It's combining battle royale, but battle royale usually is like 100 people on the map. But here you will have two teams, 5x5, and it's still battle royale. So it's pretty interesting combination for those who play games. All right, I'm also into gaming. I play maybe since I was 10 years old. And it was just an interesting combination for me to try it out. Right. So let's go, guys, further with the questions. I guess you have already introduced yourself, which was the first question. And I also like to ask the next question. I like to ask, how did you guys meet each other? How was the idea born? And so on.
Yeah, sure. So basically, the team met around I think 2 or 3 years back when we all were doing hyper casual games, and I think the Warlands idea was born around 1 year back when our CEO Oliver had this idea of combining different mechanics, as you told, of battle royale, having a team section also in that, and combining all the things with a proper blockchain game and creating a good level of a new type of esports blockchain game. So it was one of a kind at that time. Nobody was thinking of that. So that is how the base idea we came up with, the core mechanics of the game, that how we are going to have a battle royale system. Also we will have a team based system. Also we'll be combining the things with the blockchain. So, and we did lots of brainstorming when we started at the early stage. There were very few people at that time, so we had to do a lot of research works to get to know what exactly users want, or what the community will want, the blockchain and the NFT community, and obviously the gaming community will want in the upcoming let's say 2, 3, or 5 years from that time. So that was the pillars or the base of Wildlands. And at that time only we started developing the game with the core functionalities of the game. Later, I think after let's say 4, 6 months, we got into the blockchain part of the Wildlands, and that's how we started adding on, um, started creating the NFT characters, etc. Then we planned our pre-sales, which happened I think 1 year back, 8, 9 months back, I guess, in which we sold the NFTs and all this stuff. And then we released our the pre-alpha stage of the game, which many people tried. So that was how the whole idea came up and how we started working on it. So yeah, that's it.
Thanks for answering this. I guess it's always very interesting to hear like how it started, where was the idea born, and so on. For any project, for games, for anything in crypto and not only crypto. So yeah, my next question will be maybe a bit rough, but what does Warlands bring to Velas and its community?
Yeah, so it's not very tough actually. So Warlands, like the Warlands game is trying to bring whole community of the hardcore gamers who used to or who like to play good, triple A quality games and games like that, and bringing them and combining it with the blockchain user or the NFT user who like to trade with NFT or play the blockchain, play and earn games. So we're trying in general, trying to bring that community together. As you know, at Velas, the whole concept of Velas and its community is to make the overall process of the connection between the game and the blockchain easier. So we the Warlands game comes right at that place. We are, and we'll be able to bring or that bridge closer, that gap between PC game or any game or and the blockchain, we want to make it closer so that it becomes easy for any user. If he doesn't have any knowledge of blockchain or NFT, he can easily just with the help of Warlands and with the help of Velas can easily connect with the game, connect with the NFT, and do all
Mhm.
the stuffs related to the blockchain. So that is the major part we'll be bringing with the Velas.
Yep, looks cool. And maybe now will be very important question. Well, at least I
Mhm.
personally like to hear the answer to that. So I want to hear or you to explain basic gameplay features, right? Because I
Mhm.
saw the introduction video. There are like few introduction video, and
Mhm.
when you are dropped on the map, there are some mobs, so you can farm those. Are you farming those for level, for loot? Well, because when you play Battle Royale, right, you don't usually see any creeps on the map, any mobs, any bots.
Mhm. Yeah.
So yeah, could you enlighten us and explain basic gameplay features?
Sure. So the as I told at the start that Warlands bring many special and unique features in the game. So basically the core and the core mechanics is like you start a game with your team. It will be a 5v5 team game. Okay. Everyone lands separately, or you can get spawned to the map separately. It doesn't have to be followed by a lead or something like that. If you want to play as a team, you can obviously join and play as a team also, but you will have the option to land your mounts, which are the pets in the games, to just use your mount and land at different zones in the game. Now, talking about zones, each map will have different zones, like a forest zone, a ice zone, or a desert zone. So there, every map will have I think 7 to 8 zones, and each every time a new match is started, the position of these zones can be random. So
Mm-hmm.
sometimes the ice is connected to desert, sometimes desert is connected to forest. It can be randomly picked up, and out of the 8 zones, each match will have a separate pair of let's say 5 or 6 zones, uniquely having their position randomly decided. So
Mm-hmm.
that is what the zones are. Now moving on to the mobs or the monsters, each zones have set pairs of different types of monsters. So ice will have ice related to ice, monsters related to ice, and all their mechanics or all their weapons related to ice. Same desert monsters are there. Then we have forest monsters. The game, each zone have 3 levels of monster, that is type 0, which are very basic primitive type of monsters which just roam here and there. Killing them can give you small abilities like speed up the character for 5 seconds, or a shield for 5 seconds, things like that. Then moving forward to the next for monster, we have type 1 monster. So these monsters are a bit bit dangerous, you can say. They have more health and they have more power, they have better weapons to protect their area. And then we
Mm-hmm.
have the third type of monster, which are the main monster of the zone. Fighting that monster or killing that monster can make you the conqueror of that zone. So basically each zone have these monsters, and these monsters have some platforms and things like that. So you have to kill those monsters and destroy the platforms. Once the platforms are destroyed, the main monster or the main boss of that zone will arrive. You have to fight that monster with the help of your team or whoever is there. Once you have killed that monster, that zones will be conquered by your team, and your team will get a special ability to fight the next zone, or to get to you will just get a special ability. The ability can be
Mm-hmm.
anything, a very good weapon, or a very good special magical kind of skill or something like that. So that is how the game works. So at the end, the winning mechanics depend on different things, like yeah, every match will have a basic 15 minutes timing. Okay, in the 15
Mm-hmm.
minutes timing, whichever team have most of the zones conquered in the game, they will win the game. Okay, there are different mechanics. If both team have equal zones captured, then we'll see how the each member performed. We'll also give a bonus time of 3 minutes to you can
Mm-hmm.
capture the zones again. Also, there's a functionality of recapturing the zone, like you might have seen in Call of Duty or things like that. You can recapture the area or the
Mhm.
hard points like that. So you, if a zone is already captured, you can again try to recapture it if the conquering team can protect it also. But if they are not protecting, they will lose their zone. So that is how the capturing and recapturing works. At the end of the game, we check how which team have, more numbers of captures, more number of zones captured, and that basically decides uh, the part
The outcome.
winning,
Mhm.
yeah, the outcome of the game basically. We also have some small other mechanics, like the like the area will get concluded to one area, like for 5 seconds you have to be in desert, then you might have to move to other zones. So these all our mechanics are there so that people don't get, or the players don't get stuck to one area. They can explore more and more and things like that. So yeah, overall this is the basic idea of how the game is going to be. There are many things, like the mounts in the game play a very important role. Your mount, once they are once they are minted or they are NFT, they will have
Mhm.
special like they will have a special power in their NFT itself. So each of these mounts can have something special, like a mount can revive you, a mount can give you some health. So depending on different breeds of different
Give some
varieties of the
auras of stuff.
mounts. Yeah, so yeah, basically you can call them one time in during a match or things like that. So that is how your mounts are going to help. And yeah, so that is the basic mechanics of the game.
Okay, I understand. I got it. I just had one question. So you cannot
Mhm.
fight the enemy team at all, or
No,
you
no, no,
cannot fight
no, no.
it. You can.
Yeah, you can see this will be actually but very many strategic points will come once the player starts playing or starts experiencing the game. That it depends on, you're going to fight with that, like you can plan with your team that you're going to fight the opponents first, or you're going for the lands first, because at the
Mhm.
same time two teams can be attacking the same area, or two teams can be attacking the same zones to get the abilities. Because the overall point is to get the to conquer the zone and to get the abilities, because those abilities are very special, and they are like very good to fight the match, or have it with you. So you can obviously fight with the enemy team whenever you want. So that is how the game works.
All right. Yeah, that sounds cool. So
Mhm.
you can fight, and it's like, and the match is 15 minutes, so everything is happening very fast. So you don't have any time to farm, any time to sleep. You need to do everything quickly. Well, otherwise you
Yeah.
will lose. Hmm.
Yeah, because once you spawn with your mount, you spawn with just a base weapon like any other game, and you have to
Hmm.
you have to find chests. The game have different types of chests. Even some of the chests are alive. Like we have a crab chest, which you want to attack, it will go away from you. So you have to quickly find chests. They are different chests. You have to find those. You have to get weapons from those. So you will have a weapon with you to fight the team. At current scenario, each player at a given time can have three weapons with them, three special weapons with them. And obviously they have a base weapon, like a, warrior have a sword with them, a archer type character have a bow and arrow with them, a wizard character
Hmm.
have a staff for magical weapon as a base. So these are the base weapons which each character have. Other than that, as soon as you spawn, you obviously go for better weapons through attacking or destroying the chests. We have different parts of the map. So that's how you start the game basically.
Hmm. Do you have like defined classes of characters like agility, magical
Mhm.
guy, and strange guy, or you just decide like
uh,
during the course of the
currently
game? Hmm.
currently we just have three of them. One is warrior, one is archer character, and the other last one is the
Mage.
magical yeah. So these are the different
Hmm.
types of classes we have. We try to keep everything up to the users how they want to. It's not limited to any one thing. They can design and do upgrades and things like that later on the stage, obviously. So that's how it is.
Hmm. Okay, let's go to the next question. Uh, what impact do you hope to have on esports, and how do you plan to capture the attention of current gamers? Like, how do you plan to capture the attention of me? And the second part of the question is whether you have any competitors or not, because I didn't see something like this. I didn't see Battle Royale 5x5 with capturing land and so on. But I guess obviously there are some.
Yes. First of all, Alexander, I will explain to all of the people and all the community that what is esport means, because a lot of people talk about esport, but they don't know actually what esport is. Esport comes from it's just the abbreviation of the electronic sports. That means that
Mm-hmm.
transforms online gaming into the spectator sport. That's it. I mean, the experience is similar like to watching a professional sporting event, except that instead of watching a physical event, spectators watch video gamers compete against each other in a virtual environment, and that's actually what Warlands is.
Mm-hmm.
It's if it's hard to imagine why anyone would watch someone else playing a video game, just think about how enjoyable it's like watching LeBron James or Stephen Curry play basketball. It because it's the same, right? Esports actually it's a niche that is booming global industry where skilled video gamers play competitively in the
Mm-hmm.
same way that traditional sports have competitions in baseball, in basketball, in football, or whatever sport that we are thinking about. Esport encompasses with competitions across a variety of video games. Contrary to the common perception, like esports is not simply a phenomenon occurring in the basements of unemployment 20 somethings. This industry is real and it's growing globally and it's investable. In fact, for example, and I will give you some data, for example, over 380 million people watch esports worldwide, both online and of course in person. More people
Yeah.
watched the 2016 World Finals of the popular. I hope that you know what the League of Legends is.
Yeah.
I hope.
Lol.
For example,
LOL.
it was like 43 million viewers. Then NBA final game from the last year, because it was like 31 million viewers, and that's actually what Warlands is focused on. We know actually that we have a strong game. We know that we are giving something real, something new to the environment, to the blockchain sector, to the gaming sector, that you can, of course, enjoy your game because you have skills, or maybe you just love the game and you can join the game. And even if you are a streamer, you can do it because we have some features inside the game that, of course, I will love you to prove and to try. You can stream and very enjoyable for a lot of people. And how actually we'll go to pay attention with I mean for the traditional players, right, from the esports or maybe from the traditional games, right? um, and here I will talk about the added value. This is an economic actually idea, but I will explain it to you, right? um, Actually all the consumers like the added value, but they really appreciate it. They may seem like it's a straightforward answer. It's like, oh, sure, they do. But particularly in gaming, where players can often be overwhelmed with bonuses on a daily basis, it's not like that. And of course, we can't deny that giving customers something extra, it's an important and potential profitable strategy. But you can just assume that they enjoy them and they appreciate their value simply because you offer promotions to players. And this actually was an issue that I found in a lot of games and a lot of firms on the same sector, right? Aside from the possibility of players unexpectedly receiving promotions for no reason, there might be some promos that players don't want or see their value. Therefore, as
Mm-hmm.
useful as products can be, they aren't like one-stop shop or solution for ensuring you give appealing value or satisfy all the players. That's why actually here uh, we just present a sustainable economic model. And of course, uh, when you play and you are just improving your skills and you are just showing all the world how you can interact inside the ecosystem of the game, you will be, of course, you will have a like a bonus inside the game, and you will be rewarded because of that bonus. But you know why are you giving or why are you taking that bonus?
Well, that's a lot of information to process.
Yes, yes. Actually, I know that.
So I think the second part of the question is like, do you have competitors? You have answered it. Like, you have a lot of them. If we are speaking about esports, and maybe not that much in blockchain esports, but if we are speaking about esports, the competition is huge. Like,
Yes.
you still will be trying to compete with Dota, with CSGO, with LoL again, with League of Legends. I guess those three
Valorant,
are
yes, of
the
course.
biggest. Valorant, yeah. So these are the mastodons. To fight them, yeah, you need a lot of people. Yeah.
Yes, yes, of course. But well, let me tell you something. When I compared Warlands to an esport game, but it's not an esport because I think that there it's not a league for World of Warcraft. I don't know if you have heard about it.
Of course.
Okay, so I think it's the only game that maybe we have the same idea or maybe the same mechanics, right? But
Mhm.
if we focus on the infrastructure, the game, the idea, the economic model behind, there's no competitors because there's nothing right now. I don't know if
Mhm.
on a white paper it exists, but if we go to a computer and try, there's nothing right now existing that is similar to Warlands. It is not. I didn't found nothing. I don't know if you have you seen ever maybe I don't know traditional games that they have very good mechanics or very good technology behind, but they don't have actually an economic model that reward a lot of people.
Yeah, that's true. That's totally true. Not a lot of games reward people at all. Like, to get a reward, you most of all need to buy something
Yes, of
in
course,
most of cases.
and the first thing that we actually was thinking that why we are going to build Warlands in the blockchain sector, because we think that when you, for example, play Fortnite, right, and you buy some skins, or you go to the CS:GO and you buy that skins, actually that skins they are not from you, and you are vulnerable to get scammed or maybe to get into problems inside the blockchain, of course, avoid. So we focus on the blockchain firstly for the security, and secondly for if you buy that NFT belongs to you. It is not from the game. It is not
Mhm.
from the firm. It is yours, and you can of course go with your NFT inside the game and play with it. You can go to the marketplace and trade it. You can do wherever you want because it's yours.
Yeah, fair enough. Now, maybe now I understand more why people are choosing blockchains for building games
Yes, of course.
in this regard. Yeah. So we have already started speaking about tokenomics, sustainability, and so on. So yeah, can you enlighten me on the tokenomics and sustainability?
Yes, actually, on Warlands, we propose a unique, a sustainable, and fair play and earn economic model. We
Mhm.
developed actually each of the verticals that include the economic proposal and the six basic elements that support actually all the Warlands economic model. First of all, we have the ticket to play. What does it mean? Each game has an entry fee as like on the poker boards. I don't know if you are familiarized with the poker boards, but it's the same thing. You pay just for enter the game, and when you pay for that ticket, all that tickets go to the pool, and if you win, you will earn that prize pool. That's it.
Mhm.
That's not a very complex economic model behind inside of the play and earn system, right? Secondly, we have the commissions and fees. Commission rates are applied to all the transactions, to the purchases, and to the sales. What does it mean? when you purchase something inside the marketplace of Warlands, you are paying for an extra fee. Okay, it's like 1 or 2% of the value of the product that you are buying, and but that fee, it is going actually to the liquidity pool. It is divided actually for six verticals, but firstly, it is going for the liquidity pool, it is going for the reward pool, and it is going for the token holders. Firstly, yes, and people has to understand that just giving and that's actually why we think that we need a token, because I think that not a lot of video games or maybe projects on the blockchain sector needs a token, but of course we need it because actually we have more functionalities that the traditional blockchain tokens or yes, tokens in generally speaking, they cannot be like modified, right? Third, we have scholars. Of course, we know that not a lot of people can afford just this NFT, and he wants to enter. Firstly, we have the free-to-play system, and we have the play to earn or play and earn, as we understand, right? But if you want to go to this play and earn, you can just buy the NFT, or you can just go to the marketplace and be a scholar of someone that has a lot of NFTs, and he doesn't have time to play with all of his NFTs, for example.
So I can play with someone's characters, right?
Yes, you can.
And
Yes,
earn something.
you can. Yes, you will earn actually the 30% of the what are you doing with the NFT inside the game.
And then I can buy any NFT and so on.
Yes, of course.
Mhm.
That's it. And the fourth point here, it is that the advertising. For example, we have two models of the international and immersive advertising, and of course, this advertising, it is monetized by advertisers and partners annually, of course. The fifth is the monthly memberships. These monthly memberships, it's just required for scholarships, for example, or competitive team building and content, for example. It is not something that you will need to just to do it to play the game. It's not something that is required. And last, we have the world connection and the team profit share. What does it mean? We have world connection because we have like extension of the metaverse with the physical world through discounts in supermarkets, with tickets, food, etc., etc., etc. And last thing is the team profit share. We have created a unique model where encourage real-time interactions. There are exclusive tournaments limited by tickets where the spectators will be able to buy access tickets. In addition to this, these spectators would be moving with free camera throughout the stadium. If their team wins, spectators will receive a share of the total prize.
Yeah, sounds cool. Again, a lot of info to process.
Yeah,
I
yes,
guess I understand it halfway, but still to understand it fully, I need to at least start playing. Well, of course, when it will be
yeah.
beta and so on. Yeah. The next question actually concerns beta and start of the game. So does Warlands have a community that will join on the launch day? Do you have like a set of people who will start playing the game on the day
Yes,
X?
yes. Yes, of course we have, because actually we just did like one year ago the first pre-sale of the NFTs, and we have like 1,000 people that they will of course join the launch day because they have NFTs and they want to, of course, to go inside the game and to prove it and to try the game and do all that stuff that a lot of people wants to see.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's cool for just a game that I'd say is still in development. That's a lot of people to start playing, and 1,000 people on the server, it's a lot. Yeah. And I
I
guess
know.
you will have much more till the date of the launch. So, do you have a date for the public open beta?
We have the fourth quarter of this year.
fourth quarter of this year of
Yes.
2022.
2022, yes, but not for it. It is for the beta version. It will be like the last week of December.
Okay, cool. Pin me, guys. I'd like to try playing as well. And the last question: do you have? Oh, maybe not the last. I saw the user asking me in our chat
Yeah.
if you are going to work on the graphics.
Could you explain? Could you ask again, please? I didn't hear
Uh,
you.
I guess the user is saying that the graphic or how the game looks right now is pretty primitive, and if you are going to work on the graphics and how the game looks like.
Yes, of course. Actually, they have to understand that this is the pre-alpha, of course, preset, and of course we're still developing everything inside the game, characters, graphics, economic, everything that is in single that it can be developed. We are developing it, and of course we know that it is so early to say them. Of course, what will be the final result, but we know actually that will do it better, of course.
Yep, that's nice to hear. Let's go to the last question. This is the last question for today. Thank you guys for joining us. So, do you have any big or not big or just upcoming news that you'd like to share with us as our community?
I will let Ayush say if he has something that he wants to share with you. And from my part, I will just to say to thank you, of course, Alexander, to present us this opportunity to explain to all the Velas community our game, and hope they understand all the eSport ecosystem, and of course Warlands, what consists, and hope them to come and to try actually our game. Thank you.
Yeah. So as Hamza told, like we'll be doing a beta release by end of the last week of December around. So the upcoming news is that there will be a release where a closed group of users, or in the group people or the users in the whitelist, will able to play the game, the Warland game, both the version play and earn and free to play version of the game. They can buy tickets and play the game and earn gold. So that's the upcoming news. Will be have a accurate or the exact date shared in the community soon, for people can join the whitelisters list and play the game. So that's the news.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe one question from me from what I saw. I guess I knew it, but I forgot that Velas account is already implemented in Warlands. So
Yes.
I wanted to hear your opinion regarding Velas account. What do you think about it? Whether you love
Yeah.
it or not, and so on. Just a short one.
Yeah, sure. Basically, the Velas very much makes the overall process of the blockchain very easy for the users. They can, on just a single tap, buy the pre-sale chest. They can even just buy the tickets, which we talked about, to play the play and earn
Mhm.
version of the game. So, with the help of Velas, they can just connect their Velas account and just press on buy, confirm the transaction, and there they have their tickets and chest. So it makes the overall process very easy to start the game or to start playing the game.
Yeah, I also tested it. I liked it, but I hope to see more from Velas account soon. So, guys, thank you for taking your time to speak with me. It was a pleasure to speak with both of you, Ayush and Hamza. It was also nice meeting you.
Yeah.
I guess Warlands is going to be a big success. I saw the game. I'd like to play it, and I guess I will be one of the beta testers. But we'll see. If
Yeah,
anything
sure,
else,
sure.
we can speak in the future. Also, for guys who joined us, uh,
Mhm.
you can join the contest. I guess the link for the giveaway is working perfectly. At the moment, I wanted to clarify the process. So you are going to warlands.io. You are registering with your email and password, and after that you connect your wallet. You click on Velas button and you click on connect account and express sign. So with this, you will register the account of Warlands, and then you will connect your wallet in the Velas account. And after that, you need just to go in the form and fill out the given fields. Subscribe to Telegram and Twitter of the projects, and retweet the post and tag 3 friends. So very basic, nothing complicated. Just join, retweet, register the account in like 2 minutes, and this is it. And there will be a big chance, because from what I see, not a lot of people join the giveaway. You will have a big chance to win the NFT chests. Both are valued 5,000 VLX. And what else? I guess this giveaway will be active for a few days more. And yeah, we will publish the winners after that. Once again, guys from Warlands, thank you for spending your time with me.
Thank you. Thank you for having
Thank
us.
you, Alex. Alex, hi, how are you, Alex?
Yeah, I'm doing well.
Yeah, I like to thank you and thank for this nice AMA with Warlands. It's very interesting. I'm just going to try it now and see how is everything with this. Thank you for this rich information, and guys, keep it up. I love the game.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sure,
Thank
sure.
you, Hamza.
Thank you. Yeah.
So thank you for your time, guys. I will not be holding you anymore. Have a nice evening. Goodbye.
You too. Yeah. Bye bye.